book lovers, it is G-Swiss here, and I'm here today with my June TBR. So it's June, which means people are gonna start posting mid-year book freakout tags. And no guys, if you can do your proper maths, it is not even past the mid-year point yet. Please do not post them early, or else it's just going to feel like this year is going by too quickly. And don't give me hope. I already want it to be Christmas holidays, so I don't have to work full time. So I do have some books that I do want to read in this month in particular. And this month in particular closes off Q2, which means my Q3 TBR will be going up later on down the track, either this month or next month. Look out for that. But yeah, I'm really excited to share some of these books that I have been really anxious to read. But yeah, there have been some other things getting in the way of my TBR, and it is what it is. I no longer like try to consider the amount of books that I read per month. You know why? It's because I haven't been doing a wrap up. You know what? I'm probably going to try to do the quickest monthly wrap up possible. That might be going up after this video. But let me tell you, I have 3 months of books to wrap up. Without further ado, let's get into this overly ambitious TBR. So first of all, I want to get to Hunted by the Sky. I really want to read this in anticipation to Rising Like a Storm, which is the sequel. Why is my camera battery running out already? It's because of all the Bookstagram pics. Oh my goodness. All right, battery change, we're good. I had it on my wish list and no one really raved about it. Like as soon as I saw its concept originally, I was like, dang, I want to pick it up. But now I've like since forgotten about everything. And I'm thinking to myself, maybe that's a good thing because I could actually really enjoy going into this book blindly without any expectations. I'm much looking forward to reading this and potentially reading the sequel if I end up really enjoying this book. And the next book I gotta mention is a reread in anticipation for another sequel that's coming out soon, and that, my friends, is Forest of Souls by Laurie M. Lee. Now this book I ended up enjoying, but not enjoying that much. I think it was because my brain might have been preoccupied with some other books or thinking about other books at the time. But yeah, no, I definitely wish that I was a bit more immersed in this one. That being said, I am hoping that I can be in my reread in the lead up to Broken Web because I have pre-ordered Broken Web. That one either comes out in July or August, or maybe it's coming out sooner. I pre-ordered it, so I'm really looking forward to reading Broken Web. But obviously before Broken Web, I do want to revisit Forest of Souls so I can just enjoy them together. And another reread in anticipation to a sequel slash actually a finale that is coming out very soon. The Princess Will Save You by Sarah Henning. I'm reading this in anticipation of The Queen Will Betray You, which comes out in July, and that I also have pre-ordered. I am so excited for the sequel. And also, I already know that I love this book, so going back into it, this book is like one of the ones that I am the most excited to get to this month. I'm pretty much stacking up on a bunch of book series that I'm trying to catch up before either their finales or sequels come out. And another one of those is the Crown of Feathers series by Nikki Powell Proto. It's funny because at first I saw very negative reviews about this series, and then I was watching Reagan at Peruse Project's channel. She's awesome, and I've been watching her since the beginning of my booktube career, and just so turns out she likes this series and she recommends it. And I'm thinking to myself, wow, that is so cool. And if she has endorsed it, then I just need to pick it up sooner. But also Wings of Shadow, the finale comes out very soon, so I do want to catch up. And as mentioned in my quarterly TBR, I'm pretty sure I mentioned this in my quarterly TBR. I don't know, I need to rewatch that in order to find out what I actually put on my TBR. I'm pretty sure I mentioned that I wanted to start the Iron Fae series by Julie Kagawa. It's about time. I need to do it because I just know I need in on it. Like everybody is talking about it. I have serious FOMO here. I can't deal with the FOMO. I just have to at least start the series and then just soak it in, enjoy it. I at least want to start this before Q3 comes my way. And now I gotta mention the obligatory expense book of the month. Surprisingly, I got through Caliban's War and Abaddon's Gate. Now I'm up to Cibola Burn, which is book number 4 in the expanse series. I'm making progress. I loved Caliban's War, and I also did enjoy Abaddon's Gate. I didn't like it as much as Caliban's War. This being said, I'm kind of hoping that I enjoy Cibola Burn as much as Caliban's War, because the second book in the series is literally the strongest book in the series, in my personal opinion. I am enjoying this series so far. I have found love in it again, and that's the best feeling, honestly. I recently just went on a rampage and I read a bunch of Jennifer L. Armentrout's books, which I have not yet wrapped up on my channel. I have already read like around 8 of Jennifer L. Armentrout's books, and I do have another one on my TBR that I'm going to mention soon when I get to the books I don't yet have with me physically. If I do experience some sort of withdrawal, there's potential potential in me starting the Covenant series by Jennifer L. Armentrout, the first book being Half-Blood. There might be a chance of me starting this. This is definitely low priority, but this is more if I'm feeling slumpy after finishing one of her other series, which I will mention soon. I definitely probably need more of a fix. I did not continue on with this series, guys. Okay, so this is Crush. This is the second book in the Crave series by Tracy Wolff. I am so excited for the Bookish Box editions. You guys have no idea. No other book box is doing special editions from what I know, and this series is just truly a guilty pleasure series that I enjoy. I am very much looking forward to getting to Crush, but if I don't get to it this month, I will get to it eventually, because Fort, I'm pretty sure, comes out in September, and that's not even the finale anymore. Charm is the finale, and that's coming out in January. Oh my goodness. The last physical book on my TBR that I'm going to mention is a book that just came out, and that, my friends, is Blade of Secrets by Trisha Levenseller. Now, if you guys don't know, I absolutely adored the Daughter of the Pirate King duology. Loved it. It was just pure fun, pure pleasure. And I know a lot of people feel 50-50 about it, those who watch me. I just really enjoyed it. It was a book series that I needed at the time that I read it, because I was going through like an anhedonic phase, and it was just one of those book series that I actually kind of enjoyed. So that's why it holds a special place in my heart, because I was actually reading at that time that I just did not feel like reading, which was great. Now, it's funny because I have not been inclined to pick up anything else by Trisha Levenseller, only because she tends to write standalones very frequently, and if you guys don't know, I tend to not feel satisfied after an author writes a standalone, because I want more time with the characters. When I found out that she was going to write a series, that's when I got really excited. I'm pretty sure this is a trilogy. I don't know if this is a duology or not. It could be a duology, but if it's a trilogy, I'd be more than satisfied, because I love time with characters, and I love spending time to see their development, and I also love time to see the plot. I love getting invested like that. I find it really hard to read standalones. That's just my personal opinion. I'm not saying that I won't read standalones. It's just I have now come to an age where for some reason I just want to be emotionally attached to my characters, and I want to be emotionally attached to them for as long as possible, because I'll probably forget about them if I only read a standalone about them. Another book that I pre-ordered that I'm so anticipating and I'm really excited for is Blood Like Magic by Lizelle Sambury. I am so excited for this release, guys. I'm pretty sure it comes out on June 15th. I've actually talked about this on my channel before. I'm conflicted about it because it involves protagonists having to sacrifice the one they love for their magic, I'm pretty sure, and I'm guessing that they're probably gonna fall in love, and it's just gonna be so angsty and so exciting. Chills, guys, literally chills. The concept just sounds super intriguing, and so I pre-ordered it, and I'm really excited for it to come in the mail and for me to read it. That's going to be a book that I plan to read in the late month of June. Finally, I'm pretty sure all of my Bookstagram followers are expecting this to be on my TBR. Yes, Grace and Glory by Jennifer L. Armentrout. My name is even in the title, guys. I'm so excited for this book. If you guys don't know, Grace and Glory is the third book and the finale to the Harbinger series by Jennifer L. Armentrout. If you guys don't know, I have been binging the series, but also I went back and I read the Dark Elements series. If you want to read the series, what I do recommend is that you start off with the Dark Elements series. I'm not saying that you have to, because technically Storm and Fury and Rage and Ruin are technically kind of written in a way where you can pick up where it left off in a sense and not be too lost, but the full payoff will be if you do read the Dark Elements series before the Harbinger series. Do I prefer the Dark Elements series? No, I actually don't. And I know this is an unpopular opinion, but Zane over Roth any day. You know what? Roth and Layla can happen. I'm happy for them, but my boy Zane, he deserves so much better. I just want to see him happy. Grace and Glory, so excited for this release, and guys, it comes out on June the 1st. So I'm probably going to be listening to this on audiobook because I ordered the Bookish Box special edition, and I don't know, I'm pretty sure those are going to be shipping out in June or July, probably July, and I don't know whether I'm going to get a paperback to match my paperback sets or not. We will see. Now, what I do know is that I'm audiobooking it. I'm really excited to get to Grace and Glory, and I am so nervous for how the series is going to end. What I do know is that Trinity is one of my favorite characters, Zane is one of my favorite characters, and I just want to see vindication. So I guess that's gonna be it for this video today, book lovers. If you happen to enjoy this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Join the amazing community of book lovers. And I also have social medias. I'm at Useful Books on Twitter and Instagram, and I'm also also Goodreads. That's www.goodreads.com/gswiss. I love you, book lovers, and I will see you later. Peace.
Started out with half and I flipped it into double. Started out with half and I flipped it into double.